Okay. All right. I haven't finished doing my housekeeping here. Put my name out. All right. Hello. Welcome to episode 10 of Magnetic Scrolls Guild of Thieves. We got completely stuck last week and succumbed to looking up in a walkthrough to figure out what we didn't understand about the loose ends that we had. And it turns out we did indeed make a mistake. In fact, we missed something within the first 17 minutes of the first episode of playing the game. We just missed something. We missed a treasure that is just sitting in the open. Just lying there, no puzzle associated with it, just for us to pick up and put in a safe. And had we done that right at the beginning of playing the game, 10 hours of online gameplay ago, then the bank would have opened. It would have, whatever the last treasure was that we put in the bank, it would have opened for us. So I'm just going to go and get it. I'm presuming we have everything that we need. We did also confirm that the safe in the gallery and the graves in the graveyard and the toilet and the beehive and the honey are all red herrings. They do not result in anything of use, let alone a treasure. As we I kind of suspected after spending countless hours of trying to figure out how to make progress in those areas.
Well, hopefully the creators are still alive so that we can send them a strongly worded message.
Well, I know they're still alive.
Yeah.
They may be watching, in which case they're pissing themselves over how well their red herrings worked. But even to the point where at one point I went to the temple garden and waited for 200 or 300 moves to see if the weather changed to the point where it was stormy enough that the bees wouldn't attack us. But no, the weather doesn't seem to have any bearing on anything in the game. But what does have a bearing is going into the temple, literally the location next door to the beehive, which I'm going to go to now. So let's head south from our most up-to-date save. Antechamber temple. And if we look in the temple, which is always a bit of an odd description, because the description doesn't change even once you've taken the statue lift downwards. It doesn't mention a gaping hole in the floor or anything. And in fact, if you say look hole, I don't think it does anything. You can't see a hole here. Well, surely there must be a hole, because we broke through the floor and disappeared underground. So that's always bothered me a bit, that the description doesn't update when we go there. But the description does say, frescoes depicting the religious exploits of the temple's most respected followers adorn the altar and walls, making the otherwise somber process of worship an exciting and colourful spectacle. Stairways are situated in the four corners, etc. And we looked at the frescoes. Several other locations mention that you can see the frescoes. Looking at the frescoes doesn't result in anything of any worth. Looking at the walls, also the same, but we never actually did the simple thing of looking at the altar that's mentioned. If you look at the altar, it says the altar is adorned with the same colourful frescoes as the temple walls. There is an incense burner on it. If you look at the burner, it says the incense burner is a silver-plated bowl whose lid has small holes to allow the smoke from burning incense to escape. And we get it. We go north, and we open the safe. And we put the burner in the safe. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it in the safe outside the bank, and then we can see what actually happens when the door opens. But actually, before I do that, I'm going to just make sure that we've got everything with us that we think we need for the end game. So, for example, I don't think we need all of the dice. I'm going to drop them all. Oops. But not the
Don't you
plastic
think we
one.
should keep the plastic one?
Yes, I've just...
Yeah.
I could have said drop all but plastic die or something, or drop dice except plastic, but anyway. I picked that one up again. We have the swag bag, looking bag. We have the lamp and the loot. We have the gum, the pipe, the burner, succulents, which we probably don't need anymore. Food, plastic die, horseshoe, and anti-cube. We probably don't need the horseshoe anymore. In fact, I think I did notice in the walkthrough that we were following that you don't even need to pick the horseshoe up, that you can literally just rub it. And then once it's rubbed, the fairy will always appear when you try and roll a die. So you can just leave it.
I was going to say, if we're keeping the plastic die, we probably are thinking we're going to need to roll it. But if you think we've already got the look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can literally just rub it on as it's hanging on the door, the stable. Is there anything else we think we might need?
Do we have the
Champagne
opening
bottle.
champagne bottle?
Yeah.
And obviously the cage.
Yeah. Those two things we need.
What about any of the keys? We've used the ebony and ivory.
We've used
Have we
all
used
of the
the
keys.
golden key?
Yeah, the golden key opens the bear cage.
Okay.
Might we need to go across the hot coals again?
Doubtful. We have the succulents on us. We can always just drop the succulents in the junction room.
Yeah, I mean, if we need to, then we can just come back here, can't we?
I think so. Well, I assume we can. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we really need, or that we know that we haven't used and is obviously important. So, okay, let's. I'm going to save it here.
Pulse rifle, pump action grenade launcher, flamethrower.
Portal gun. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. I forgot. Yes, we still have it. Okay. The gatekeeper did just let us leave with the incense burner, and go through with the incense burner as well. It's obviously just treasures from the castle, not just any treasure, which is good. Okay, so west, cave entrance, junction chamber, fork in the road, outside the shop, Bank of Korovnia, read note. Oh, read notice. Bank closed due to not quite enough business. Signed, Mr. Peckham. Open safe. Put burner in safe. Close safe. Another 5 points. As you close the night safe, you hear the faint sound of contents falling away. Way to turn. Without warning, the little man comes out of the bank. He changes the notice and then goes back in. The notice reads, "Bank open all hours. Please enter."
Ooh, flipping Ray.
Save.
Save. Bank door is now open. In the bank. Inside the bank is brightly lit. Inside the bank is brightly lit, with a counter off to the east and a door to the south marked Manager, Dr. Peckham. Of the 5 tills in the counter, only 2 are open, each with a queue before it. The nearer queue is the shorter of the 2.
Well, we know what to do there, don't we?
Is this a blatant steal, do we think?
Just join the long queue.
After a few moments, the next customer in this queue is served, and a few minutes later, you're at the till waiting to be served. At the till, you are standing at one of the 2 open tills in the counter to the east end of the bank. The other 3 tills are closed while the staff have a rest. Behind your till is a teller ready to serve you.
We just got 5 more points as well.
Okay.
In fact, no, we've got loads more
Oh,
points.
no,
We got lots of points. Yeah.
we got 35 points.
Yeah.
Lee? Are you putting your hand up as if you're on a Zoom call with
No.
meeting? Okay.
Now what? We'd like to make a deposit, please. We'd like to make a withdrawal.
The teller is a frosty-looking middle-aged woman who will clearly stand no nonsense. She is wearing a dress. The Minerberg squeaks loudly. Well, says the teller sharply, what can I do for you? I haven't got all day, you know. Doesn't understand withdraw.
Give her the champagne.
Hi.
I don't know. What else could we deposit at the bank or withdraw?
You say ask teller, withdraw or something?
The teller says definitely not. Mutterings of discontent reach your ears from the people in the queue behind you. Really, exclaims the teller, if you've got nothing to show me, you'd better leave.
Don't we have a card or something?
Oh, you do! Of course we do. Show card to teller. The teller takes one look at the card and leaves her position behind the till. A few moments later, a short, fat man with a cigar and top hat, who must be a capitalist, comes up to you, introduces himself as Mr. Peckham, and, taking you by the arm, leads you into his office. This is a well-lit, smartly furnished room. The main item of furniture is the large desk covered with papers. A comfortable reclining chair lies behind the desk, and a drinks cabinet stands against the west wall. There is a door to the bank vault set in the east wall.
We got 10 more points.
What card was that?
There's the card that we start with, the one that's in your pocket, in your jeans pocket, that comes in the packaging.
It's like ID or something. I don't know.
I think it's your bank card. It's like your bank ID card. There's a picture of it in the kind of the feelies scans.
Okay, cool.
So this is obviously how you get into the office, presumably. Like, you can't just go into the office. You need an appointment. You have to join the right queue and blah blah.
Presumably, all of our treasures are in that vault.
Yeah. Look at Peckham. The manager is a fat cigar-smoking capitalist with a top hat. He's wearing a suit. I see that you have the Guild of Thieves deposit account card. Unfortunately, I can't allow you to remove any of the valuables therein, since that account currently is 90% of our business, and we'd have to close without it. I'm sorry, but I just can't allow it.
Is there a picture?
Wearing a suit, there's a drinks cabinet and a bank vault.
This man will definitely appreciate some champagne.
I mean, that seems like a clue, isn't it? The drinks cabinet and the vault. And we found the thing to blow up.
We don't want to blow him up as well, do we? That seems a bit harsh.
Yeah. Look at the cabinet. The cabinet is well stocked for entertaining important customers. It is locked. If there's anything else you require, please join a queue outside where the teller will be glad to help you. Look at the vault. The vault door is a massive steel door preventing people like you from robbing the bank. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm rather busy. You're going to kick us out?
Yeah, we're running out of turns, aren't we?
Ask.
We need to I mean, we need to leave as well, don't we? Otherwise, we'll blow ourselves up.
Yeah.
So maybe we just do the thing and then get out with
Yeah.
him before the minor bird says hooray.
And he could chuck us out in time as well. I think it's probably too late now, but we'll try.
Okay, shake bottle. You shake the champagne bottle vigorously for a few moments. Look, I really do have a lot to do. So saying, the manager leads you out of his office and locks the door behind him, such is his trusting manner. I'm sorry I couldn't help you, he says. Call again sometime. We're going to blow up now.
So what, are we locked in?
We're locked out. I think we're back out in the...
But we've got the bottle with us.
Yes, and a minor bird that's about to blow us up.
Oops.
The minor bird is not squeaking the word.
It doesn't every time that it squawks.
No, it doesn't every time.
Right, okay.
Ah. Okay, I'm back in the office.
If you give it to him, won't he just take it and it will disappear out of the game?
He thanks you. Drop cage.
Yeah, do we really want to give it to him, or do we want to just drop it on the floor there, or
Yeah, I think so.
put it in the drinks cabinet?
Drinks cabinet is locked.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there's the picture of the bank foyer that we didn't look at before.
Ah.
The manager leaves you and goes back to his office, making sure the door is locked behind him. A few moments later, he emerges. I believe these are yours. Leaving a champagne bottle in a cage, he returns to his office, locking the door. The minor bird squawks loudly. Hooray! The champagne bottle explodes, as stated on the label, but unfortunately, you were in the blast radius and so were ripped to shreds. You've died!
So do you think we need to leave it in there the first time?
Well, obviously we can go back in. We can keep going back in. It doesn't penalise us for being thrown out the first time.
And we still... Oh, well, I mean... I was just trying to work out what to do with the gum. If he won't come out because he wants to give us the gum, but he can't take the gum off of whatever we stick it to, what might that keep him in there? Because we've tried sticking the champagne bottle to things using the gum.
Yeah, we can stick the gum to things. We don't seem to be able to stick anything then to the gum.
No, but if he comes out of his office only when he can give us all the things we've left in there, I wonder. I don't know.
I think we need to unlock the drinks cabinet and put the champagne bottle in the drinks cabinet.
Right, so that he doesn't return it.
Yeah. Basically, unlock it, open it, surreptitiously put it in there, then close it without him.
But he'll still just give us the cage.
We can put the cage in there as well.
In the drinks cabinet.
Look, I'm spitballing ideas.
What's your big idea then?
I don't have one yet.
No.
I'm sifting through options.
I mean, we haven't looked at the drinks cabinet at all yet, so let's at least just go and look at the drinks cabinet.
Okay.
I did look at the drinks cabinet.
It's just that it was locked, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, looking at unlocking the drinks cabinet to see what's inside.
So every time he comes out of his room, he locks the door. Maybe we need to do something so he doesn't lock the door. Can we look at the door? See if there's anything. Any clues?
Bank door or office door? Oh, there's a... Okay, yeah, look. Office door. Office door prevents unauthorized access to the bank manager's office. It's locked and it's closed. There's a keyhole on it. Keyhole is used in conjunction with a key to lock and unlock the door. Look through keyhole.
What, so stick the gum in the keyhole?
Yeah, maybe squish the gum in the keyhole so we can't lock it.
Chew gum.
Oh.
Put gum in keyhole. The gum is now stuck to the keyhole.
Hmm.
But why will this help?
We can't lock it anymore.
Why does that help?
We don't know yet.
I guess I was thinking it might mean that we can go in there after he leaves. If he won't be able
If
to
there's a
lock
reason
it.
that we get him out, but
Hmm.
let's there's something we can do. It's an interaction we can.
Yeah.
The gum is now stuck to the keyhole, which isn't very encouraging.
I mean, we can sit the gun to anything, so let's not get too excited.
Exactly.
But yeah.
I'm going to try join short queue just to see what.
Yeah.
Several minutes pass, you notice that while your queue hasn't moved an inch, the other queue is moving quickly along. Ah. Okay, time passes. Yeah, this time we didn't get taken straight to the office. Sorry about the delay, he says. Some vandal stuck chewing gum in the keyhole of my office door and I had some difficulty getting out.
Hmm.
So does that mean that what we've got to do is go into the bank, join the queue, show the card, go into the office, put the champagne and the cage down, leave the office, then put the gum in the lock?
To keep him in.
So he's then locked in the office with the champagne and the minor bird.
Yeah.
Just long enough for the minor bird to squawk.
Yeah, I guess we are going to have to blow him up, aren't we?
I think that makes
He's,
perfect
he's
sense.
after all just a capitalist.
He'll be fine. It'll be a flesh wound.
We'll have to see if we get one turn to put the gum in the keyhole. Cabinet is well stocked for entertaining important customers. Ask Peckham for drink. Okay, it's a non sequitur. I've always found that market forces are most reliable in that context. Ask. Oops. Peckham to open. Okay. Right. Manager leads you out of his office, locks the door behind him, such his trusting manner. I'm sorry I couldn't help you. Please call again sometime. Put gum in keyhole. Gum is now stuck to the keyhole. Mr. Peckham tries to go back into his office, but the gum in the keyhole prevents him from unlocking it. So we can save Mr. Peckham. Time passes. Mr. Peckham manages to remove the gum and unlocks the door. The manager leaves you and goes back into his office, making sure the door is locked behind him. No. Okay. So we have to wait one turn for him to go into the office and then lock him in. Yeah?
Try that then.
Try that one. Another one of these sequencing puzzles that they like so much. Open door, south.
But the
Shoot.
turn
God.
that he goes back into the office is the same turn that he comes back out. That's the same motion, isn't it? We need to try and keep him out for one extra turn. Or do we need to time?
Time the
Oh, we
hooray.
can't time the bird, can we?
I don't know if we can.
We need it. We need the explosion to go off in that turn, I think.
Okay, so count these then. Here's the first hooray, okay? So how many to the next hooray? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to a squawks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to a squawk. Oh, 5 to a hooray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to a squawks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To a squawks. 1, 2, 3. 3 to a squawks. 1, 2, 3. 3 to a squawks.
That's just random, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's a random between 3 and 6, and a more of a likelihood of a squawks than a hooray. So it's probably random between 3 and 6.
Okay.
And then 2 to 1 squawks to hoorays. Be my guess. But of course, it could be that it goes into its own time sequence as soon as we go into the office.
Mm.
So whatever the standard implementation is, it could just change to a special algorithm as soon as you step foot in the office with the right items. We definitely don't. Sorry?
It could just be that we do need to put the gum in the lock. I'm not sure. Maybe we've tried this already at the beginning, so that it just takes him longer to get out of the office. That's enough time for the hooray to happen. But
Yeah, except we put it in when he was still outside, and unfortunately, it didn't explode in that turn. But we probably want him to go with it. I mean, I'm not sure what we'd do if. Imagine he would just arrest us immediately. Surely, like security would just come and.
so,
why don't you try? Let's just try.
We'll try waiting one turn and then putting the gum in as he goes back in.
Yeah. Before he brings our stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but what? Why had he followed us out anyway? Maybe we need to leave before he escorts us out.
We could
Maybe.
try that as well.
The bank manager follows you out of his office and locks the door behind him, such as his trusting manner. I'm sorry I couldn't help you, he says. Call again sometime. Manager leaves and goes back into his office, makes sure it's locked behind him, and a moment later he emerges, leaving the bottle and the bird cage. We did make it difficult for him to go back in, didn't we?
Mm.
It feels like we just need to get the timing right.
But the bird's exploding randomly. Do you want to try sticking the gum to the keyhole from the inside?
You say unlock cabinet, the manager won't let you.
Can you ask for a drink?
I
Did we
did.
try that?
I
No.
did. He didn't
Okay.
respond to that.
We tried opening the vault. So I'm
Just
stating
open
the
the vault
obvious,
with him
but
there.
that might distract him.
I mean, yeah, we can try. For info.
What state is the bird in the bottle at the moment?
Well, I put
we-
the bird outside the bank.
Right.
The bottle is shaken and we're carrying it.
Mhm.
But I just put the bird outside for now, just so we can
Sure.
mess about a little bit without me having to restore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm afraid Miss Beckham is far too busy to see you now. Yeah, so basically we get to go in 3 times maybe? Is that the 3rd time or twice?
Did we try depositing the bird and the bottle?
In the night safe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just immediately comes back out.
Yeah.
Can we just try doing what we thought is the right thing, just to confirm exactly what it says and pay more attention? So go into the office, put the bottle and the cage down, leave, put the gum in the door.
Okay.
Is that not what we did?
I think we did, yes, but we sort of, you know,
And then he said, I had trouble getting out of the office.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he couldn't get back in again.
Get back in. Couldn't he?
Yeah. And then he could.
Can we hold him up any other way for a turn?
What about at the moment you're putting the cage and the bottle down in the same turn? Could you do them in 2 separate turns?
I think probably mechanically it is doing it in 2 turns.
Yeah, I think so.
Just in terms, like the parsers are splitting it into 2 separate commands.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if we do need to put one of the items into the night safe at the right time.
But we've tried that. It doesn't let us deposit either of those objects.
This feels like the right
does.
thing. It just is being an absolute arse.
Yeah.
Right, leaves you out of the office, locks the door behind. Put gum in keyhole. Mr. Peckham tries to go back into his office, but the gum is in the keyhole, prevents him unlocking it.
Can we leave the bank at this point?
Yeah, like the next... Yeah, if you leave the bank and then go back, there's a cage and a champagne bottle there. So he gets... So we don't have time, for example, to go out and open the safe and put one of the items into the safe. Like, it feels like... I mean, obviously, if we blew up the inside of the vault, it would blow up all of our valuables. So
Can't we hit him over the head with the pipe or something?
it
Knock him out?
feels like we need to somehow get the champagne bottle into the cabinet and then put the bird in the night safe at the right time.
Okay, so one thing that you did that time, Chris, is you waited in the office until he escorted us out.
Yes.
Can we just not leave on our own accord? And then put the gum, and then we'll lock him in the office rather than lock him out of the office.
Well, I did leave, but he followed us.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I can do it as quick as possible without the dropping stuff. You can go.
Sorry, without the dropping stuff.
Yeah, without dropping anything. I'll just go in and come straight back out again, and we'll see what his behaviour is.
Oh, well, but that's not going to show us anything because. Okay.
Well, it will, because I think he just follows us straight out.
Oh, okay. What his behaviour is literally to that bit. Well, the other thing that we haven't tried is putting the gum in the keyhole when we're in the office.
True. Yeah, so I immediately opened the door and gone north, and it says the bank manager follows you out of his office and locks the door behind him, such is his trusting manner. I'm sorry I couldn't help you. He says call again sometime. And then if we wait one turn, manager leaves you and goes back into his office, making sure the door is locked behind him. So yeah, he immediately follows you out. We can try chewing gum and putting gum in the keyhole before then.
Did we look at his desk while we were in there?
No.
Because it looks in the picture like there's a lot of stuff on it.
True. Okay, I've stuck the gum in the keyhole. Desk is a smart wooden piece of furniture. There are some documents on it. Documents are about things you couldn't possibly understand. Bank manager won't let you read them. Look, I really do have a lot to do. So saying, the manager leads you out of his office, tries to lock the door, and finds the chewing gum prevents him.
Okay, so it doesn't matter whether we put it from the inside or the outside.
With a bit of fiddling, Mr. Peckham removes the gum. The manager leaves you and goes back into his office, making sure the door is locked behind him.
If you look at the timing there, he said it right after. While that prevented him, could we have then gone back in and dropped the champagne and the bird? There's like a one turn.
I think
No.
as soon as he goes back in again, he'll just put the things back outside again.
Yeah.
I think we need to think around this a bit.
Okay, what other things could we do? We could drop lots more things.
We could shout hooray.
We could. That's not a. Yeah, we could do that.
Right. But we just blow ourselves to bits.
Because we're adjacent.
I agree. It feels
Doesn't work,
unlikely to work, but
It doesn't work though. You tried shouting from adjacent locations, didn't you?
Yeah, and we still die.
Oh, we still die.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was that it didn't set it off.
Oh no, it does set it off. definitely. I mean, I can, I can test it. I don't see how the putting the gum in the keyhole is winning us any time. He literally just removes it immediately.
No, it's one turn, isn't it? Is it not one turn?
Yeah, but we lose a turn anyway for putting the gum in there in the first place. So we're losing a turn and gaining a turn.
Yeah.
Um.
So the other thing it affected was when we put the gum in, when we showed the card, it delayed him for a turn, didn't it?
Getting out.
Originally, so we show the card to the teller, and then the teller leaves the till for a turn.
Yeah, when the yes, right at the beginning.
Yeah. Can we access the till?
Do we leave the minor bird outside and the in the bank, and then the champagne in Peckham's office?
He'll still bring it out though, I think.
It's one thing at a time.
I was just reading the John Wayne impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got this turn here that she's not here.
One turn it is. It just says look till, and it gives us the room description.
Yeah. Hmm.
Can't do anything with a cabinet. The manager won't let you. Open vault. The manager won't let you. Vault. The door is a massive steel door preventing people like you from robbing the bank. Can't look at the till. There doesn't seem to be an object. A till object.
What else do we have on us? We can't even drop the anti-cube, can we?
Can't search the desk. No, we can't drop the anti-cube. We can put the anti-cube in things.
That's just clutching at the straws, isn't it? It's just...
Yeah, there's no...
No.
It does feel like, we have some things that we can manipulate here. We there's a sequence of events, gum, a keyhole. Maybe he's just removing the gum a bit too quickly. Maybe there's a way of making the gum more
Can you
gummy.
chew it more? It's not based on the number of times you chew it, is it?
Oh.
Did we try giving him the champagne bottle so he puts it in the cabinet?
Yeah.
Not worried about the cage.
He doesn't. He just takes it and says thanks.
And then returns it to us when he goes back in after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of thinking if the correct order was that one turn at the till, we drop the bird cage, then we go in and we give him the champagne, put the gum in the keyhole. If it's only just he's got the bottle of champagne, does he put it in the cabinet and then get blown up? Have we done it in that order? We probably have, but
What? Just don't put the cage down. Just put the bottle down.
put
Just
the
give
cage down and the teller. When the teller turns to the till, we give her the card, we drop the cage, then we go in and give him the bottle of champagne.
But then the cage won't be next to the champagne, so it won't set it off.
It won't hear it through the door.
I mean, I can drop the cage in the bank.
Yeah.
But we're in the bank. We might as well at that point just shout.
Yeah.
Mm.
But what you're saying is, Woody, if we give him the champagne without anything else, does he put it in the cabinet? Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
if that's what the game is expecting us to do.
Yeah, and it feels like we're doing the right thing. It's just we're just not.
I mean, he's on the outside. The champagne is on the inside. I could try shouting now. We can test that.
Yeah. If this works, though, it eliminates the reason to have the cage.
Yes,
And the
completely. I mean, yeah, we die. Yeah, we're too close to it.
Yeah.
How else?
How about? Oh no, because we know that if we leave the office and then immediately leave the bank, he still comes out of his office.
Yeah, and deposits the stuff. Oh, it's fiendish.
Yeah.
How can we get him to accept it and put it in the cabinet?
The counter is a wooden barrier along the east side of the bank to prevent you from getting at the bank staff. It is topped by some bulletproof glass in which there are 5 tills for serving customers. When it says tills, I think it just means stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locked and closed. Gum is lemon flavour and made by Hurligan, a provincial confectioner.
Did you try chewing the gum multiple times?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I think G is again? No. I think there was an again, wasn't there? I don't know what it was. No. Chew gum. Chew gum. Chew gum. Chew gum. We just do a John Wayne impression.
Yeah.
I'm totally out of ideas.
This is so frustrating.
Yeah. I can hear the lure of the hint section.
The first hint, yeah. We're so close.
I mean, we've spent 50 minutes trying to do this one
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I wonder if we could stick the gum to his desk. I mean, sticking it in the keyhole seems like the only
We're
positive.
really clutching at straws.
I mean, sticking it in the keyhole stops him going back in so quickly. Like, it just feels like it's right. I just don't
Yeah.
understand why it's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Offer bottle to Peckham. Thanks you. Put gum in keyhole. Ah. Okay. We just ran out of hooray luck.
Ah,
I really think putting the gum in the keyhole when we're outside makes more sense.
Before we go in the first time?
No, when we come out.
Yes, that's what I just did.
Oh.
Yeah, he escorted us out. And then I put the gum... I didn't even have time to put the gum in because the bird just squawked. We were in the lobby when that happened.
Oh.
I don't think it matters, does it? Whether it's in before we go into the office or just as we come out of the office. I think the effect is the same, that it keeps him out for a turn.
No. If we put it in before we go in, then he has an extra turn welcoming us in.
Out, yeah.
But if we put it in after he's escorted us out, we have an extra term of him trying to go back into his office.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's something else we're supposed to put in the keyhole. Like he seems to get into it really quickly. But are we supposed to put something else in there? Are we supposed to? I don't know.
What do we have?
Huh? What do we have?
I mean,
food. But a key, for example, do we put the gum in and then put the key in? How do we really gum up the works? There's not been any hints about this, but
I'm totally out.
the only thing I can think of.
Given up.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is we do that. We put the champagne in. We go outside. We put the gum in. Before then we open the safe. We put the gum in. We immediately go north. Put the cage in the safe and close the safe. And see if that timing works. I don't think it is going to work, but
at least rule it out.
Yeah. So, actually, yeah, I'm gonna keep it on me. So no, let's
bird is in the safe.
Oops. Sorry.
The bird is in the safe.
Or we can put it in the safe already, of course.
Yeah.
Put cage in safe.
Oh, well, except that it'll just bring it straight.
He'll just bring it out in a bag.
No, he won't. I haven't closed the safe yet. The bird is just in the cage in the safe.
Oh. I see.
So, then I chew gum, join long queue, show card to teller. Show card to teller. Shake bottle and drop it. Open office door. North, put gum in keyhole. North and close safe. Damn it. There's a champagne bottle there and there's some rubbish bags there. I think we need to hide the champagne in the drinks cabinet somehow. I think that might be the key to it. There's no way that we can be in the office without Peckham there, is there? He literally follows us out and locks the door, and then unlocks the door and goes back in again and locks the door. Oh, no.
Can we look at a hint?
Yeah.
Is there a hint? Because has somebody got the
Yes. I have the website open. I've not touched anything.
Okay.
What's the first hint then?
So in this section, why can't I get inside the bank? Well, we can do that.
Yeah.
What do I do in the bank?
Okay.
How do I open the bank vault? There's a whole section on what is the chewing gum for?
Okay.
And then what do I do with the loot? But I think that might come later.
That's a very good question.
Is that a specific order that we get in the bank vault and then use the gum?
I've got no idea. That's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, maybe just what do we do in the bank? If that's the first one. I mean, I would spend the next 2 hours trying to solve this.
But yeah, I had run out of energy half an hour ago. That's because I've been away for the weekend. So I'm not going to stop you from doing that. But...
Yeah. Well, we can ask what the gum's for. We think we know, right? But maybe we're wrong. So let's find out whether we're correct about what the gum's for.
So a stick of gum doesn't merely describe its shape. Okay. So
Right.
I mean, that's telling us that we can stick it to something as well as. And then the second hint for that thing is applied in the proper manner. It can be quite managed. It can be quite manageable. Again, we know that. Just chew it. We can stick it to something. Then the last hint is a blocked passage doesn't necessarily mean that you have a cold. It's useless hints.
Well, the first one makes me think that it's actually explosive. I did wonder whether it's actually an explosive. A stick. Oh, but maybe it just means that it sticks to things.
Yeah.
What's the second clue?
Applied in the proper manner, it can be quite manageable.
That means you got to chew it first.
Oh, hang on.
Malleable?
Malleable.
No. I mean, it's a word that I don't think exists because it's manageable.
Like bank managerable.
Yeah.
Managerable.
Yeah. I think we're doing the right thing with it.
And the last one was a blocked passage, which is the keyhole.
Yeah. And blocking the door and stopping him getting back. It's all.
Yeah. Okay, so then the next hints are how do I get into the safe? So Chris, you didn't want to hear those?
I mean, I'll do whatever you want me to do or try out. I think somehow we need to hide the champagne bottle in there. I think the drinks cabinet is there for a reason. I've no idea how to open it though. The only other things that we have that don't know what they're for are the loot and the anti-cube.
And the plastic die.
And the plastic die.
Which we went to huge efforts to solve a puzzle to get.
I think that's got to be when we get into the vault, though.
I mean, all of these things seem very powerful objects.
Yeah.
Um.
We've got a die, which is a cube, and an anti-cube.
Mm.
We can't combine them in any way, there, can we?
And a way of levitating, although, maybe we're supposed to levitate over a pressure pad. Maybe there's a whole series of, vault things. Maybe it's something to do with the top hat and the cigar that we haven't looked at. But yeah, if you want to, I mean, the thing is that how do we get in the vault was the next question, wasn't it? That was the next sort of clue. Was there another one?
But so the first one is, why can't I get inside the Bank of Krovna? We know what to do there. The next one is, what do I do in the bank?
A card.
Yeah, which is probably that. So try those just to confirm that we know what to do in the bank.
Yeah. So join a queue and wait your turn. No respectable bank will allow a withdrawal without proper identification.
Yeah.
They don't give you your dues, then you'll just have to take them. After all, you are a thief. Rob the bank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sort of, all of the hints are like giving us hints sort of for the level above the problem that we're having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but how?
Exactly.
If we know what we're supposed to do, but how?
We know that we can chew the gum and stick it to stuff, and maybe even stick it in a keyhole, but that's not.
Yeah, but the next bank of clues is how to open the safe, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
How do I open the bank vault?
Try the first one of those.
So definitely a minor problem.
Sure.
We need to use the bird. Hip hip ... Hip hip hooray.
Right.
Next one, your safe blowing equipment needs to be in close proximity to the vault door to be effective. It has to be in the office. We know that.
Yep.
Okay. Management opportunities may be restricted if the timing is right.
Yes.
If we give Peckham the champagne bottle and then hide the minor bird by the vault. No, is it the other way around? Sorry, getting them the wrong way around. I've thought of it every day.
Right, put the bird under his hat.
Yeah. This is just a timing. This is a timing puzzle.
Hang on.
Oh, God.
What?
Could we release the bird in the office?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
a good idea.
We assume he might just fly away, but maybe he won't. And then he won't be able to catch it.
Peckham will be chasing it around and he can't bring it out.
Maybe.
Or maybe he'll give up on the bird and just hand us the champagne bottle back. Which, back to square one.
Or maybe the minor bird will just escape and we'll never see it again.
Yeah.
The final hint for this bit was ensure there's a sticky end, which I think is telling us to use the gum for something, but it's not 100%.
It's really, yeah. You're right. You're right about the level at which the hints are written for.
We've got everything. We just haven't got it in the right order, in the right timing.
I'm sure that's the case.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that it says about the right timing is that, well, yeah, you've got to put the bird down, the champagne down. We are already doing it in a really strictly defined timing sequence. Unless there's a way of ensuring that the minor bird will squawk at exactly the time when we have been escorted out of the office.
Struggling free of your grasp, the minor bird flies away, never to be seen again. It's just the standard, the standard letting it out of the cage.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so once again, I will endeavour to find the correct sequence and work out the timing of this puzzle, which clearly is a maths problem.
I
I
will
can't see
be,
how it can be because it was random, but
I'll be beginning that strongly worded letter.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, there's no mention. One of the things in those clues is there's no mention of the drinks cabinet. I think the drinks cabinet is just there as a hint. You know, like think of the champagne guys. You know. But yeah, it does appear to be a timing thing. There's basically two turns, I guess. You know, the turn that we leave and the extra turn that we can keep him outside of the office for. There's like a 2-turn window. So I need to time it so that the bird's hooray occurs in that 2-turn window. That's the puzzle.
Seems like.
Yeah. So I will endeavour to do that.
You're not going to rest this week, are you, Chris?
Well, you know, this is what this game has been like. Of all the games we've played, this is the game that I have spent by far the most time doing housekeeping in between episodes. I've spent at least as much time that we've been on stream just trying stuff out. It's a brutally frustrating game. And it's such a shame because like for the first sort of 7 or 8 episodes, we felt like we were racing through it. And we kind of got lucky with some things but the puzzles they all seemed sensible. Everything seemed, you know, appropriate and not too hard or obscure.
This seems sensible, but if we go back to that time, the limitations of the programming at that time to write it in a way that isn't so awkward.
It is. Someone has done this as a programming challenge. It's like a state machine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a very, very particular algorithmic lock that you have to find the right sequence to unlock. And a bit like, you know, there was puzzles a bit like this in Fish, weren't there? In the prologue, like the chalice, getting the grommet out of the chalice with the fish, you know, coming to get us. It is there's no leeway. You cannot make a false move. You have to, every single move has to be the correct move in order to unlock the whole thing. And I suspect that's what we've got here, which is a great thing to code up, but it's not a great puzzle to solve. It's not a fun puzzle to solve. Figuring out what every correct move is when it's so arbitrary, and you're not really being guided in that process. You know what you're trying to achieve, but
it also feels like we did exactly the right thing, but maybe just like 2 turns too early or something. Because it was literally just the bird didn't squawk at that very moment that he was in the office, and it only squawked when it came out of the office.
Yeah.
It is that part of the timing of which queue we join, based around the timing of when it squawks or says hooray.
I think we could just wait, and you could just wait.
Yeah. The timing is about when we show the card and go into the office. So how many turns do we need to wait?
You're just going to have to try that thing where do the entire action at the point at which the bird squawks.
Yep.
And then see what the offset is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
then wait, and then do it. Or wait, and then do it.
Yeah.
Until it works.
Until it works, yeah.
And then, or if it's close, you do it again exactly the same, because it might just be a bit of random variation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to force it. I don't know how to force the timing. But yeah, I'll figure it out.
Can you shake the cage?
Can I what?
Shake the cage.
Shake the cage.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of something that might affect the bird's timing.
You shake the cage vigorously for a few moments. I think you can do that with anything.
Yeah.
You shake the pipe vigorously for a few moments. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I'll probably have it done tonight. You know? It's just the way it goes. All right, folks.
Oh,
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry we didn't complete it today.
We still, I think, though, if it is just a timing thing, then you did solve the problem. It's just
We got lots of points. You know, if you're counting how many points we're racking up every episode, it's in keeping with previous episodes because it's you know, it's chucked points at us this episode. We're only about 60 away from finishing.
Yeah. Nice.
So
We're so close.
Yeah.
But every little step is like a mile.
it is. All right, folks. Well, I hope somebody out there enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I hope people out there are pulling their hair out or laughing or yeah, I don't know, or have left long ago in ennui. But if you're still there, amazing job.
Watch this episode in like double speed. So.
Yeah, true.
You might as well.
Or just look at the chapter list. Like, no,
just everyone's just skipping through it until the points go up in the corner and then they go back a little bit. So, everybody, see you next week. We'll definitely make progress.
Bye.